Welcome back to the NoName podcast, where we talk about everything on the spectrum. Today we have special guest Abdi. So,
Yo, what's up?
we've known each other for a pretty long time, since like elementary school.
Yes, sir.
Just tell them more about your affiliation with us and how we became friends and stuff.
So we went to Harriet Bishop together. I wouldn't say we were like close friends then.
Yeah.
But I mean, we knew of each other. I was a clown. You were just fucking playing football.
Breakdancing.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Osiris's and shit.
Straight up.
I think, throughout middle school, we slowly became closer and closer friends. But I wouldn't say the moment we became like really good friends. Second semester, geometry.
Yep.
What was it? Honors. Algebra 2?
Algebra 2, yeah.
Algebra 2.
Yep.
And that's when we hit it off, and then ever since then we've been boys.
Yeah. Good friends for a while.
Yeah, for a while, yeah.
So today we don't really have a focused topic, but let's just talk about
Life, bro.
life. Talk about life. So, what are your thoughts about? So obviously, we all know this. The boys,
Yes.
kind of like separated for a little bit. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's life. But
It's life.
what do you think? What are your thoughts about was it beneficial? Was it?
I mean, okay. If we all didn't, go on our own separate paths, like Jax went to college, and Johnny's doing his own real estate shit, you're doing your shit, I'm doing my shit. Then if we didn't do that, then I'd be more, disappointed in us. But it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
We were growing up. We can't,
Yeah.
make dick jokes and fucking
Yeah.
eat hot dogs and fucking summer nights like forever,
Yeah. Exactly.
We had to, eventually it was going to come up. So it was a bitter pill to swallow, but, it had to happen. So I'm not really mad at that,
Yeah.
but
I think my side to it was like during summertime or like during like the early fall season, I was lonely. I was like, boys are
was it after the
no.
Oh.
It was like when Jax left. And
but this fall. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was a bit lonely, but like, cause I was used to always hanging out with you and Jax and going racing and shit. But like, that was when things flipped for me. Cause like I went from like not doing shit all summer
to
working and
to
getting my shit together.
full time.
Yeah. So I feel like it was very beneficial because we all grew
as people.
Like we don't like fuck around like as
Exactly.
much anymore.
Exactly.
Like we're like on like our grind, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like
Yep.
I think us going separate ways was necessary.
It was bitter, but it was necessary, and I get that.
I feel like we were stuck in like a mindset of always like
Having fun,
fucking around.
fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least now looking back at it, imagine if we did that for an extra 6 months after that, up until now, I guarantee you we would have probably split up or got mad at each other, or whatever.
Yeah.
But now that it was such a good niche, small amount of time that we did that in,
Yeah.
that now we look back at it, and it was remember fucking Automotion? Oh,
Yeah.
so fucking legendary.
Those good days.
Good days. But now that we can remember it as good days, not as because I hate when friendships turned into chores.
Yep.
Like that was so authentic what we did.
Mm-hmm.
That you can't get mad at it. And it was sad that we were, but I mean,
It is what it is.
it'll happen later.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
Yeah.
Spring break is gonna be fucking live. I guarantee you. It. But
So I've had this conversation with John before. He was like, he said that he felt left out because we didn't invite him to things, and I had to explain that. In my point of view, I think he matured quicker than us.
oh yeah,
He got on his grind before us. He was on his real estate career months before we even did anything with our lives, and different points of interest. So we were always going out racing, going out doing fucking stupid shit, and he would be at home grinding, learning more about real estate, doing his own thing. But
and on top of that, I feel like it was gradually he got pushed to the side, because it wasn't because we wanted to, and I feel like it was because he wanted to, because early on in our escapades, when we were doing our coon shit, whenever we went to car meets and shit, and we invited him. I remember that first car meet that we had in Rochester, and he came in. And you can just see in his body language, he just didn't want to be there. And then like the next one we went to, kind of didn't want to be there, and he was like, you know, he kind of you could tell that wasn't his environment. So then slowly, like subconsciously, kind of, we just said, you know, we'll just hang out. You know, it's just to, you know, spare Johnny the annoyance, because I know he used to get really annoyed at shit like that. So then slowly we just, you know, excluded him from like the car meets, because we knew he didn't like car meets. We knew that he wasn't really into that cars like that in the first place, like us. So yeah, I feel like it was more like we didn't exclude him because we didn't like him. We excluded him more because we knew that he didn't enjoy what we were doing then. So I mean, like, it goes both ways, but I can see where he's coming from.
But I feel like now, after we separated and like we came back for a little bit, we I think we brought back things to the table that we didn't know months ago. Yeah, like maturity and like the grind and shit. Like I remember like summertime, we would go to B-dubs and just
let's talk about
some vaginas and stuff. Yeah, and like when Jax came back for his birthday or something like that, we came back and we were talking about some real shit.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah,
I was like, damn.
I feel like I'm not even trying to like sound like big headed, but I feel like us four, we're not like other kids. We're not on our dumb shit. And I feel like the reason why I feel like you kind of know this too, is that the reason why we did all that crazy shit over the summer is because we knew eventually Jax was gonna hit the dash. Yeah. That we had to make it last. We had to make it worth it. Yeah. So and I guarantee you, we all had plans to, you know, eventually when Jax left, we all can get our shit together like we have now. Yeah. That like you know.
He's working.
He's working.
Segue into that.
Yes, sir.
So, 3 out of 4, we are not in college, but Jax is in college. Yes. I've heard his college side, and I'm experiencing the non-college side. What are your thoughts about college education,
bro? College is good for people who have a plan. People that know that, you know, they want to become a doctor, they want to become a nurse, they want to become, in Jackson's example, a mechanical engineer or some whatever. I don't even know if he wants to become an engineer anymore. But you know, people that have like a lifelong goal of like, I want to become a doctor. Let's say that for example, because we're in Minnesota. Yeah, like college is really good for that, because you know you can't be a doctor without having, you know, like education and experience under your belt, right? Yep. So in those instances, I fully respect college. I love college for that. But on the flip hand, you know, I see people going to college not because they want to go to college, but because other people go to college. And it's more like a groupthink like mentality where they equate, you know, going to college as being successful. So in order to feel like they're actually doing something with their lives, they just go to college just for the fuck of it. Yeah. And it's like, bro, we're not in high school anymore. You have to have your own goals and shit thought out, planned. If you're like, let's say you go to college and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're just going to college for the sake of it. You're just draining money.
Yeah, wasting money, wasting time. Do you think high school really paves that path for you?
I mean, for me personally, no. For me personally, I don't know. I'm mad hungry.
I feel like educators really push college. Like in class, they'd be like, well, in college you have to do this and that versus doing it now. I feel like they always push more education.
And I think my mom hammered it into my head that, like, you know, as like a parent coming from, you know, third world country, you know, college. You have to go to college. You need college. Yeah. If you don't go to college, you're gonna become a fucking failure. Yep. But what I learned through my time living, my 18 years, is that like I don't know anything in this world that is more important than, you know, determination and hard work. Like the world is filled with, you know, smart people that don't know what they're doing. Yep. Filled with people that, you know, have education under their belts, but there is no hardworking person. I mean, there's no successful person in the world right now that isn't hard work. Actually, that's kind of a stretch. There's people that inherit money and shit like that. Yeah. But you know what I mean. Yeah. I feel like hard work and determination are solely alone omnipotent.
That's the saying is the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately.
That is kind of corny, but all right. Yeah, I respect it.
But going back to parents, I think all foreign parents, like immigrants,
you can't blame them.
Yeah, I mean that's like their American dream is like going to college and becoming successful off of that.
Education, and I get that. But
But they don't know.
It's a new age, bro. It's a new era, bro.
Exactly.
They don't understand the era that it's not the fucking 1970s where we're fucking, making $30 an hour by just fucking, selling hot dogs. Like, it's tough out here, bro.
Yeah.
It's a new age.
I feel like with technology and shit, there's a lot more competition out there in different fields. Like you can worry about robots taking over your job within the next 10 years if you're doing like retail or something like that. Yeah. But going back to like having college as a success, parents, this is like a personal like thing. Like all foreigner parents hammer this into their kids is that they were raised on college education is success.
Is the gold standard.
Yeah.
Is that if you go to college, you made it. You don't, you're a fucking bum ass trash.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I get it.
But nowadays it's like there's
so many different avenues you can go.
The internet teaches you so much. And so much.
My mom, she understands this. Is that like it's not the fucking 40s. We don't need to go like all the information in the world isn't in the minds of these professors or in these books and libraries. Dog, it's in your fucking pocket. It's in your fucking pocket, bro. Like I don't know. But going back at it, like college, I get it. People have their own ambitions. People have their own goals. You have that planned out and thought out. Go to college if that helps you. But if you don't know what you're doing, then don't like deceive yourself into thinking, well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to be successful. And I know that the first step to being successful is going to college. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to go just for the fuck of it. It's like, take a gap year. Do something. Relax. Calm down. And plus, like on top of that, people that go to college, like usually they work like part-time jobs and shit. By the time they graduate, they'll be in a fuck ton of debt.
Yep.
No experience or little to no experience.
Yep.
And they're going to graduate with a fucking diploma and just smack it out at their boss's desk and be like, or whatever job they want to apply to. They'll be like, I have this degree from X university.
Is it good enough?
Is it good enough?
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, well, if you had, a few years of experience on your belt, maybe. That's
exactly.
Like, well, you wasted 4 years.
I think my mindset is that experience is more valuable than diplomas and college education.
In some instances.
Yeah, but like let's say if you want to become like a fucking doctor, then obviously you need medical education
and experience too.
Yeah. But like if you want to be like a fucking welder, fucking go work,
go weld,
go do some fucking shit. Like
I get it.
There's different scenarios for different people.
I feel like we should treat college like how high schoolers treat private high school.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's cool to do it and it's whatever, but you don't have to.
But it's not meant for
It's not mandatory.
Straight up.
Where in like societal norms, it's like college is like mandatory. You have to go to college. But I mean, and I'm sure this argument has been used before, and I guarantee you in the next few years, college will slowly be, seen as like just a regular alternative.
Yeah. Do you think missing out on college, you missed out on like an experience?
Like the college experience?
Yeah.
Like the parties and shit?
Partying and struggles and stress and shit and friendship or something like that?
I don't give a shit.
You don't care?
I don't know. It doesn't really... it doesn't hit my head. Like, I don't give a shit about that shit. Like, as long as I'm making like a fuck ton of money in my spare time right now, I don't care about fucking having fun and getting drunk and shit. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, you're gonna be in debt.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna be in debt. Like, and I don't know.
So from working, you and I are both working right now. Do you miss like having like people to talk to? Because obviously grinding, it's a very like lonely like path. You just always work. You always focus on this certain thing. And don't have like certain times to like go out and like have like friend time or like friendships. Do you miss like just like talking to people or like having friends near you all the time?
I wouldn't, because I feel like you're like assuming like I'm just like cold-hearted like worker and I'm just like ignoring everyone. Kind of, but like I don't know. I'm happy now. I don't think you ever see me as happy as I'm right now. I'm in a good place now. But no, I mean I hang out with like whoever I want to hang out with, but like I don't know. I'm in a good place now, man. I don't know. That shit. Maybe in the future I'll be like, oh shit, I should hang out. I should talk to people. Whatever. But like now, like I don't give a shit.
So money is happiness.
money can definitely rent happiness. Can rent it.
Can rent happiness. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but like I don't know. This is when you're financially stable, and you have like all your goals laid out and ambitions laid out, and you're on track to go and achieve them. Then I feel like you're at a good place in your life. But like I don't know.
I feel like me seeing you back then, you were like
super
paycheck to paycheck, like
that's because my mom was fucking. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. Fucking me up. That's why. But
yeah, but me seeing you back then, you were like barely scraping to like fill up like gas.
Okay, bro.
Like you were like always stressed. Yeah. I feel like so me seeing you were. It's a personal view, but me, Johnny, Jax seem to have our own paths paved.
A good word, unorganized. I was so unorganized.
Yes. Did you feel like you were like not worthy or like just like felt less than us because we no personal view. No. But like since we knew what we were doing kind of and you didn't know yet, did you feel like lesser at all or did you feel like?
I wouldn't say that. I would just say because I always then if I ever felt like hints of that, I would always say, dog, you're 16, you're 17, you're a young ass kid. You have your whole fucking life ahead of you. You don't have to make a decision before you graduate. Like I knew I had time, and I knew that I didn't have to rush everything. So, and plus like look at Jax now, like he's changing his fucking major next semester, right? He's going to U of M next year.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing is ever set in stone, and I knew that. Like, so I mean, but I can see how you saw that.
Yeah.
But, I wasn't stressing. You know how I'm like a laid back dude. Like I try not to stress out about like shit like that. But I just knew that time would.
But were you stressed at the time though? Cause like
not because of that. I was just fucking because I was so focused on high school and the drama in high school and grades and AP classes that I fucked myself with, even though I don't fucking use my AP. I don't know. But I think the reason why I took AP classes was because I could not bear the regular classes. I could not be with a bunch of... I fucking hated regular classes. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone in there, but they were fucking stupid as shit.
Simpletons.
Oh my God, it pissed me. I remember sophomore year was like the last year I took regular classes before I switched AP classes for the next 2 years after that. I could not, because I was having like 95% in my classes and shit, and it was like, what the fuck? You turn in a fucking assignment, you get 100%. It's like, what the fuck? It was so like boring.
Yeah.
Or like you didn't study for test, you didn't read a book, you didn't do anything, and just fucking
did
boom,
shit.
You did shit, you got an A, and it was like I want to stimulate my mind. I want to actually learn shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
Sorry for swearing, but
No, you're good.
And like I wanted to actually like do shit.
Yeah.
So then the next year I signed up for AP classes and kind of fucked myself in the ass with that. But I mean, it was fun. It was challenging is a good word.
So what's your advice to people out there that feel rushed or feel pressured to make a decision right now?
You're young as fuck. You're whoever the demographic is, dog. You're so young. Even if you graduate high school, you're still relatively into like to your whole life. You're so fucking young. You don't need to stress about fucking, having your whole life planned ahead of you. It's just life is like the ocean, bro. You guys just gotta ride the waves, baby. You gotta ride the waves. I mean, it's fucking quotables, bro.
Straight up.
These Instagram bios, but I don't know, man. Just do what you like, and you'll never have to, work a day in your life again. Bro, I'm just gonna have these fucking quotables, man. These fucking
it's cheesy, bro.
I don't care, but you know what I mean, though. It's like
it's cheesy, dog.
I know it is, but I mean, it's true though. It's like just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to become a doctor, and then go to college, get your shit done, and then become a doctor. But if that's not your thing, then just experiment. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk like I'm this fucking grand wizard that knows everything. Like obviously I'm stupid too. I'm fucking like borderline fucking hard. I don't want to say that, but I mean like just I don't know. Just do what you want to do and just live your life to the fullest, bro. Live your life to the fullest. Bro.
There it is. Abdi used to speaking straight up facts.
Yeah. I don't want to go on a rant, but like, people are so fucking, they're so obsessed with fucking success. Man, it'll come. Just work hard. Don't fucking force it, bro. It's just,
So I feel like success. So me being in the entrepreneurial world.
You're entrepreneur.
So success is not hard to achieve. I feel like it's just
consistent success,
the right opportunity,
longevity,
and meeting the right people.
Connections.
Networking is the...
And that's what my older brother was talking to me about it. Like, he feels like the reason why he wanted to go to like an Ivy League school wasn't because he wanted to get taught by Ivy League professors and shit like that. He just wanted to network with people that are like famously successful that went to these Ivy League schools, because he wanted to network with them and build connections off of them there. But I don't know.
It's life is a long game, bro.
You gotta wait it out. Take a few sips of water, take a breather, go
Yep.
back right into it,
Yep.
baby. Wipe off the sweat. I'm sorry, man. I'm now like before it was smooth with the quotables. Now I'm forcing it. My bad.
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Shift gears.
Yes,
sir.
Does dick size matter?
Look. All right. Okay. I feel like we're not. Are you giggling? Why your face so red? I feel like we're not at liberty to fully answer this question because we should have a female.
Girls should chime in on that.
Chime in on this. They leave in the comments. Because it's on YouTube. So if I was a girl, okay, I don't want to say some crazy shit, but I feel like to an extent it should, because I always hear like, too much is too much, and not enough is not enough. There's a, you know what I'm saying, Goldilocks. It's a golden mean. Where I don't know. I don't want to go. Like five. People say like the average is like US like what 5
average is like 5.1
something. I feel like that's good enough for a girl.